Hey there, everyone. It's GG Soberson. November the 1st. I have hope. That magic thing that I had lost or misplaced. The future looks dark no more. I don't even look at it except when necessary to make plans. I try to let the future take care of itself. The future will be made up of todays and todays, stretching out as short as now and as long as eternity. Hope is justified by many right nows, by the rightness of the present. Nothing can happen to me that God does not will for me. I can hope for the best, as long as I have what I have, and it is good. Have I hope? Of course I do. Things just keep getting better and better. Every day I don't pick up a drink, I'm in with a chance. I have an opportunity to live and love and learn and grow. But as soon as I put that alcohol into my system, that becomes the all-consuming quest. That sense of ease and comfort that it talks about in the doctor's opinion. And if I'm not working a program, I'm not going to any kind of recovery meetings. I become restless, irritable, and discontented, just like it says in the doctor's opinion. So it's untreated alcoholism. And every meeting I attend is insurance against that next drink and that life of insanity that will drive me back to thinking a drink would be okay. A drink. And then I take that first one. And then the phenomenon of craving kicks in. If I don't take that first one, I can avoid the phenomenon of craving. But the mental twists that come with untreated alcoholism, the black and white thinking, the victim mentality is overwhelming. So it's best if I stay in the middle of the AA life raft, not hanging onto the side of it, not treading water within eye shot, for when I get tired, I'll go to a meeting, or when I get into crisis mode, I'll go to a meeting. That's not the type of recovery I want these days. I've been there. I've experienced that, and it sucks, right? I'm trying all kinds of other ways to get my needs met, quote unquote needs met, to deal with my problems, compulsive overeating, compulsive pornography, just video games, you name it. Gambling is something that people deal with as well, and it's best to just face the dragon head on, face the problem. If I avoid it, I'm avoiding learning more about who I am and my role in this world. So I'm learning more and more as I remain abstinent from alcohol and continue to work a program that I have problems. I just don't have a drinking problem anymore. All that stopped. And I'm learning more and more that a lot of the reactions that I have to the world today are based in a very tumultuous childhood where I made agreements with myself and my immature mind about how best to get love and attention. And those things, many, and or I dare say most of those things, don't work as an adult for me. Some people are able to take the very things that they learned in childhood, and that brings them a great deal of success as adults in terms of what the world deems as success. You know, money, fame, structure, but they've run everybody out of their lives, kind of thing. You know, they have no personal relationships, they have no best friend, kind of thing. So keep coming back, for God's sake, for your own sake, you know, because I think if we're all out getting wasted all the time, we're not fulfilling our God-given role in this world. So in a certain respect, that's where we can be selfish and say, I want to fulfill my role in this world, so I'm going to keep coming back for me to find that. So it's worth it. Then we get a closer relationship with God as well. Because one of the reasons I started drinking and drugging pretty heavy was because I thought God was mad at me. And I thought I was going to hell. Because I stopped trying to seek the God of my understanding, or the God of my misunderstanding back then. And so I tried to blot out with drugs and alcohol, and anything else for that matter, the knowledge of God in the world and in my life. And that's when things really started getting bad. Meditation for the day. Faith is the messenger that bears your prayers to God. Prayer can be like incense, rising ever higher and higher. The prayer of faith is the prayer of trust that feels the presence of God, which it rises to meet. It can be sure of some response from God. We can say a prayer of thanks to God every day for His grace, which has kept us on the right way and allowed us to start living the good life. So we should pray to God with faith and trust and gratitude. Prayer for the day. I pray that I may feel sure of some response to my prayers. I pray that I may be content with whatever form that response takes. Amen to that. I love the passage in the Big Book that says, God does not make too hard of terms for those who earnestly seek Him. And that has been my experience. And God will speak to me in terms that I can understand, even through my confusion. If I let go, God will show. If I ask earnestly and let go, God will show what His will is. So keep coming back. Chin up, aim up, rise up. Love y'all.